Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome along to the beginning of my playthrough of Pokemon Sword. Yeah, so let's get into it and see what it's all about. No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to actually name her after the first name on my YouTube channel. Yeah, there we go. That's disappointing, there's no voice acting. That wee munchlax in the sitting room. Oh, am I gonna have to get up from my comfy sofa? Fair enough. Hello, hello. Oh, that's your flashing your phone theatre. Are you watching Lee's exhibition match on it? But you can't cheer him on with your hands, so. You know, the only way to properly cheer on Lee would be with his famous Charizard pose. Hop, didn't expect to see you here today, dear. Isn't this the big day? Yeah, that's exactly why I came running over to get theta. Never mind. Never mind watching the match now. I've got it recording at home anyway. I'm recording all my brother's matches. That is very stereotypical British, like. I'm recording it at home anyway. On the old TiVo. On the old recording system. Come with me, Thea. He should be here any minute. And Lee always brings presents when he visits, so I wouldn't forget that bag if I were you. Ah, does it mean Leon? So he's the nickname for his brother is Lee. So why not say Leon? I know. Now I've got to run. See you at mine later. It's a television that Mum uses to watch her comedy dramas. Okay, I need to do that burly thing for a minute. Munchlax leaves leftovers around its bed from time to time. Wait a minute, are we treating this like a cat? Fair enough. There are lots of books and magazines about Pokemon neatly lined up. Well, they've certainly spent their time with a minute. If you're looking for your bag there, didn't you leave it in your room? And grab yourself a hat for the weather as well. Ah, this starting house is absolutely gorgeous. Glad they spent 3 years making this. The fridge is filled with food your family likes. Oh, good, good. good, good. Oh, nice little kitchen. Rushing off in that state, Theta. Didn't Hop say you should bring your bag? I last saw it in your room, and don't forget to grab a hat for the weather. Ah, hold on, a minute. So, there's no upstairs, so there's like the living room here, the front door, I think that's the back door, back door, front door here, kitchen, and bedroom. All on the one level. Very, very British. The latest video game console is sitting by the telly. Of course. It's a simple desk that you can keep using even when you become it's a simple desk that you can keep using even when you become an adult. So there's a poster on the wall here, so I'm taking it that's the poster above Gloria's head, I think is the big Ferris wheel at the top of the map. That's almost a switch. Yep, that's the Galar map. Eevee plush. It's a plush of the Pokemon Eevee. It's super soft to the touch. It's a brand new telly. Your mum bought it so that you could use. It's a brand new telly. Your mum bought it so that you can use your games console, but it's got a screen on it already. It's your bed. It's the bed you went to buy as a family. It's super comfy and puts you to sleep instantly. You grabbed your mum's old bag. Adventure guys, open the X menu by pressing the X button. Well, obviously that's self-explanatory. I was just going to press the A button to open the X menu. You can save your progress by selecting save from the X menu. Okay. Just standard stuff basically. You can also check your location and your next destination by selecting the town map. And you can check this adventure guide anytime you want in the key items section of your bag. Oh, very nice. Hop is waiting for you. Better head outside. Postwick. Yeah, cool. What else is on the menu? Town map. The map looks kind of gorgeous. It's kind of your typical kind of English, British kind of looking like maps. Obviously they had like in the olden times and that. So the wild area is here, and apparently it takes you 2 hours to get there, so oh yeah, obviously because you need to kind of go up this way on Route 1, bend that way into Route 2 and somehow get through to this route here. But I'm thinking I need to go all the way here and then come all the way back down and go that way and go on the train that way, up that way, and then straight to Rolling Fields. Toggle weather on or off. Options. Flash. Switch. Center boxes. Manual. Automatic. Manual. Give nicknames. Gyroscope. Yes. Vertical camera controls. Casual controls. This mode makes it easier to play with one hand. That's actually quite good because I've got a pal that's obviously that big pinging that you heard is him contacting me on Facebook. He will like this because he has a little bit of trouble kind of like playing games. I don't want to skip movies, obviously not. There we go. Let's go see what Alt needs or wants. That's a cool wee Pikachu poster. Oh, don't you look great? Oh, don't you look a treat? I knew that bag was at you. Now hurry along, Hop is waiting, isn't he? But remember, no going into the forest for the two of you. Why, what's wrong with the forest? Ah, there's a wee budgie. Hello. Hello, little fella. I quite like this. It's so alive, you know? I mean, you look at that, I mean, up at the roof there. I don't know if I'll be able to zoom in so you can see, but up there where that redness is on the roof, or yellowness, it's actually quite nice that, I think that's the sun. Or is the glow from the sun on top of the roof? Sorry, I don't mean to kinda like take my time with this, but I'm absolutely in like every little detail. Right. Hello, Hop. Haha, have a look at you, Theta. That old bag looks like it could pull you over. At least we know that it should hold anything Lee might bring. Even if it's as big as a Snorlax. I will do. But what's it doing here? There. Hey you silly Baloo. I see that you're up to, I see what you're up to. Don't go using tackle on the fencing. No, you listen. No going past that fence, no. Everyone knows there are scary Pokemon living in this lumbering world. No, that's taken care of. How about it later? Let's race. Bet I can make it to my house first. What with you lugging about that big old bag? So there must be a reason why that Pokemon's following him. Minute. Welcome to the town of Postwick, a farming town since days of old, where people and their Pokemon love to live in close harmony. Hello little woolies, beh. Sorry, but let's just take a minute to look at that beautiful view, down from the character's house. It goes on for miles. I see why they kept quiet about the size of the region, to be honest, because it's quite big looking. Hello, mister. The power of science is amazing. Now you can battle and trade Pokemon with other people just by walking around. Isn't that super amazing? I mean, is that guy from the first game outside Professor Oak's lab travelled all the way over here? It makes sense because he was a little bit older than I think he was a little bit older than the 10-year-old trainer back in 1996 when Red and Blue came out. So it makes sense for him to be nearly 30 odd now. I mean, he's lost a little bit of weight since his Pixel days. Good old Pixels though, where it all started. If I can't go that way because there's Wooloo. Hop's house. Sorry, it's going to be a little bit nosy. No, can't go in his garage. This is actually beautiful for a Pokemon game, to be honest. I know I keep saying that, but hell. It's a well used barbecue. The grill is perfectly seasoned. I can't get in the back door, so I'll have to go around the front. Oh, have you noticed that there? As I've walked, the weather's actually changing. It's getting a little bit brighter. Oh, sweet. Anyway, let's go to his front door. Don't even knock, Gloria. Just go straight in. Mom, is he here? There you are at last, Hop. Oh, and you've brought along Theta. Hello, dear. Yeah, but where's Lee? Have you caught him? Have you got him crammed in a cupboard? He's still not here yet for the 100th time. Honestly, Hop, you must learn some patience. He's probably only just arrived at the station in Wedgehurst. These are some interesting names for the towns, by the way. Then that's where I'm going. You know, Lee is hopeless with directions. I'll make sure he doesn't get lost on the way. Oh, will you? Yes, that's probably for the best. It's probably for the best. You've got to come with it. You still never met my big bro, right? You can't miss out on your chance to meet the undefeated champion. I'll wait for you out on the route. I'll talk to his mum. Go on with Hop to pick up Leon, won't you, Theta? I know you're the reliable sort. I'll have everything ready for a barbecue in the garden by the time you all get back. You're all back. Now I'm wanting a blooming barbecue. at half 8 at night. Thank you, Hobbs Mum. Oh, when you look at that, a picture of Leon in the kitchen. Have they got a dog? Is this door? No. It's a family size fridge that can store a lot of food. Very modern looking, if you ask me. There we go. What's in this? Well, obviously not. They've got a power line. I'm going to say hello to the key in a minute. Hello, how are you? Leon is so busy that he hardly comes home, but I would like to keep his room clean and tidy. There's a collection of various caps. It's a perfectly made bed. It doesn't seem to have been used in a long time, obviously. It's a well used training machine. Pokemon probably can use it too. This'll be Hop's bedroom then. The old laptop. And a Pokemon trainer football team thing, probably. Gengar, Machamp, and Charizard. The sheets are very wrinkled, obviously, because, yeah. And he's got his switches on the ground. It's one of the TVs that Hop always watches the Champions matches on. Hello, Puss Puss. There are books about the champion, obviously. All the trophies belong to the champion, obviously. I don't want to see that clearly. I've got their dad. To Hop, his brother is a superhero. The living room is so massive, they've got 4 couches. Or maybe that's a corner sofa. Let's get a move on. Only remember that a wild Pokemon could come out of nowhere if you walk through patches of tall grass. I got my Wooloo with me, so I'm ready for battles against wild Pokemon, of course. But not you, Theta, so we'll stay clear of the tall grass as we go. Route 1. Let's go and meet Lee at the station. It's dead ahead from here. You want me to go ahead then? No wandering at all grass for you, if you've got no Pokemon of your own, mate. Wedgehurst. Hello, hello, Wedgehurst. Your champion Leon is back. I promise I'll keep doing my best to deliver the greatest battles for you all to watch. It's our unbeatable champion Leon. You and Charizard are the greatest. Well, thank you for that. I hope you're all carrying on training up your Pokemon and never shy from battle. Then come and challenge me for the champion title. We're on it. We've all been working on our battle skills just like you taught us to, Lee. But that Charizard of yours is too strong for the likes of us to take on. Too true, that Charizard is blazingly strong, but other Pokemon can be strong as well. That's why I want the strongest of challengers to fill the gym challenge and come battle me. My wish is for Galar's trainers to work together to become the strongest in all the world. Lee! Hop! So my number one fan in all the world has come out of his way to pick me up. Look at you, Hop. I reckon you've grown exactly an inch and a quarter since the last time I saw you. Bingo! That's the sort of sharp eye that's kept you undefeated for so long. Eh, Lee? And these bright eyes over here. I've got it. You must be Theta, am I right? I've heard loads about you from my little brother. I'm the Galar region's greatest ever Pokemon champion, and a massive Charizard fan too. People call me the unbeatable Leon. Come on, Lee, and you, Theta. Bet I can beat the both of you back home. That Hop. Always wanted to be the best, isn't he? With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become bear with a minute. With a proper rival of his own, I bet he'd push himself to become something really special. Well, everyone, I bid you farewell for today, but don't you fret. I will always be around to make sure everyone in Galar can have a champion time. Come on, Lee, you promised us a present, so out with it. You brought Theta and me Pokemon, you did, didn't you? I know you must have. Alright then, the greatest gift from the greatest champion. It's showtime, everyone. Take a good look, you two. Grass type Pokemon Grookey, the fire type Pokemon Scorbunny, and the water type Pokemon Sobble. Alright, line up everyone. Which will you choose? Pretty obvious which one I'm going to choose. Go on, you pick first. I've already got my Wooloo after all. Okay, dokes then. I'll choose you. Scorbunny is a fire type. It's filled to bursting with fiery passion. You're set on the fire type Pokemon Scorbunny. You chose Scorbunny. It's a boy. So if it's a boy, I am calling it now the reason I'm calling it Smudge is because I had a cat that was living with me, and obviously obviously if you know me, it's a cat that I had that obviously he had these problems and that, and kind of don't want to get into it because it'll make me cry, and I don't really want to cry and stream. So wherever you are now, Smudge, you have been reborn as a Scorbunny. So it'll be Scorbunny for you. Nice one. Then I'll go with Grookey. You're mine. I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be... I'm aiming to be the next champion, so be ready. You and I'll be doing some serious training. I bet you will be help. That is why I brought along these Pokemon for you, Theta. So, the two of you can battle and train and grow strong together to try to reach me. And you'll come with me. Charizard will show you the ropes. He's strict, but really strong. But real strong. And real kind too. Alright, enough of all this trainer nonsense for one night. Dinner's ready, children. Bring along your Pokemon and let's all eat. You're a hungry boy, Hop. The next day, you spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You spent the whole night with that new partner of yours, right, Hop? You two getting on all right, understanding one another. Maybe even built up a bit of love. Of course I have, Lee. Thea's made fast friends with her Scorbunny too. And listen up, new trainers. Believe in yourself and your Pokemon. If you trust in one another and carry on battling side by side long enough, then someday You might even become worthy rivals for me, the unbeatable champion. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who will come out. What are you looking at her for, Lee? I'm the one who'll be coming to challenge you. If you think Theta might be able to challenge you, then I guess she's my first rival. But I'm not planning to lose to her and miss out on my chance to beat the unbeatable champion. Just having a Pokemon with you doesn't make you a real trainer, you know. Proper trainers raise their Pokemon up to be first rate in battle too. Oh, and you think you're worthy of calling yourself a proper trainer already? Well, guess I'll be the judge of that. Let's see how you handle yourself in battle against your friend, if she's up for it. What do you say? Willing and ready to take on Hop? To take Hop on in the first ever Pokemon battle of your life? Well, technically, Leon, it's not my first battle ever. I have been playing Pokemon since 1996 when it first came out, but in this region, it's my first battle with my first Galar Pokemon, so yes. Believe in your partner Pokemon and care for them too, with all your heart. Do those two things, and I'm certain you'll learn to choose the moves that suit your Pokemon. And more importantly, to have a champion time battling with them. Looks like everyone's on board. Looks like everyone's on board. Pokemon and trainers alike. Then let's do this. I watched every match that Lee ever had. I've read every book and magazine he left behind me. Boo a minute, my dyslexia is acting up. I've read every book and magazine he left behind at home too. I know exactly what to do in order to win. Isn't that a bit unfair that he's got two Pokemon? A Pokemon battle it is. And I've got two partners with me. It's not over yet. I've added another Stella to mate. Fair enough. Of course there are new about type advantages. Jesus. Anyway. You beat my 2 Pokemon with your 1. You and that Scorbunny are too much. Well, that was a shock. Guess I know now why Lee thought he should give you a Pokemon too. You and your Pokemon all fought hard. Made me almost want to let out Charizard and join in on all the fun. Good effort out there, Scorbunny. Why don't I get you all sorted? And Thea, you've got real promise. In fact, I've got a favour to ask you. Be a rival to Hop, would you? Push him and make the both of you stronger. I already want to get stronger and stronger. You've seen me battle now, Lee, so come on. You've got to let me take on the Pokemon gyms. You? Join the gym challenge? You think you're ready for the single greatest competition in the Galar region? Not putting the cart before the Rapidash there, little brother. If that's really what you want to do, you two have a whole lot you need to learn about Pokemon. Especially your friend Theta. Before you think about getting gym badges, best to think about getting a Pokedex. A trainer's Pokedex helps them learn lots of things about all Pokemon out there, including their strengths. But it's more than just a collection of data. You know, it's a record of a trainer's love and passion for Pokemon training. Right, we get it. Pokedexes then, we're on it. Looks like it's off to the Pokemon Research Lab for you and me, Theta. That's the kind of enthusiasm a trainer needs. I'll let the professor know to expect you. I'm going to be the next champion, so completing a simple Pokedex will be nothing. Just another page in the tale of my legend. You'd probably better go tell your mum that we're heading out though. Theta, did you hear that just now? The gate's open, and the Willow that was there. It was tackling the fence pretty hard earlier. You don't think it actually broke through there, do you? But it's off limits, nobody's supposed to go in there. I remember the professor's granddaughter went in once. She came back in a real state. Would that be when she put her camera down in the Glenwood Triangle, Hop, where it sat for hours and nothing happened until the last couple hours? Would you be mentioning that, Hop? and that was nothing compared to the earful she got from the professor afterward, sorry. Theta, what do you say? We've got to go save it. Right, even if we're not supposed to. This is the kind of scene where you simply have to do what's needed. Hope you're ready for anything, because we're going in there. The slumbering world is over this way. Let's go find that willow. Come on there. We can't just leave that Pokemon on its own. That willow, where do you think it got off to? The fog is really coming on thick now. If we don't find that Pokemon soon, this might be trouble. Scorvet. I wanted to fight it. Fair enough. Doing all right there, Scorbunny? Let's be sure you're in tip-top shape. There. Now let's push on. Rookie D. Did you hear that? Was that a Pokemon crying out, you think? Come on, Theta, that Wooloo might be in real trouble. This is mad. I can't even see my own hand in front of my face. I think I get now why this place is off limits. This reminds me of the... you know the forest that... in The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, where you have to go to get the Master Sword. I think it's called Korok Forest. This reminds me of that. You know, the mist. Oh, here we go. Nani? Oh, hello. What in the... What? The move had no effect on it. Theta, I can't see anything. You okay? I can't see anything. That's exactly like the Korok Forest from Breath of the Wild. You go so far in and then it doesn't like it and it transports you. That's exact... No, they took that from Breath of the Wild. Cool. Up there. What, Lee? How did you manage to find your way here? Your pants with direction. I love how British this is. You always get lost. Oh, that's nice to hear from the little brother who had me worried sick. I've been waiting ages for you to, and you never showed. Of course I came looking for the both of you. Wait, where's the Wooloo? We were trying to rescue that Wooloo. The little chap's doing. The little chap's just fine. Though all of you had fainted by the time I found you here. You know this place is out of bounds, but it took courage to come in here, all the same, and I can understand well enough why you did it. You did good, Hop. And at least that Willow's alright. Yeah, Theta? I thought we'd had it when that weird fog started rolling in, and that mad Pokemon attacked. But at least it wasn't all for nothing. Attacked by some mad Pokemon. What are you talking about, Hop? It seemed loads strange. It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon. It seemed loads stronger than any Pokemon I've ever seen. and it just has this sort of presence. Our moves didn't even touch it. I mean, really. They seem to pass right through it. Your moves pass right through it. So the fearsome Pokemon they say live in the slumbering wheel are they actually illusions or something? Get strong enough and maybe you, the two of you, could be the ones to reveal the truth someday. For now, let's simply get out of this place. You'll be alright now that I'm here with you. Even if we did get a knife earful from Lee, what an experience. This'll make a pretty fine first page in the tale of my legend. Don't forget to tell your mum we're off to Wedgehurst now. She'll go spare if you leave without a word. Even worse than Lee just did. Well now, isn't Scorbunny just a sweetheart? And yes, I had the news from young Leon. I'm glad someone bothered to tell me. Off to Wedgehurst, aren't you? Here we are. A bit of pocket money for your journey. Buy yourself a little something at the Pokemon Centre. Maybe some potions or something. Remember, that Scorbunny will battle to the very end for you. So don't you go pushing the poor dear too hard. And you, Scorbunny, look after my little later. Come home to rest any time that you need. After all, east or west, home is best. Looks like that your sweet Scorbunny might be running on empty. Let's have you rest up. As long as you have Pokemon at your side and the energy to carry onward, you'll naturally find that you always have a smile on your face. Bye bye for now, little Budgie. You saying anything different? No, just the same stuff. Here we go. This is quite the big step. You know, my first step towards becoming the next champion. Guess I'll probably train up Crookie a bit by having it battle against Pokemon in the tall grass. You should get yourself to that building with the purple roof and the great red and white ball mark out on front. That's the Pokemon Research Lab. You wouldn't want to wake up the sweet sleeping Willie, right? But I'll take the long way round. Why did I just run? Ah, fair enough. Did that Charizard just... Wait a minute. Fair enough. The champion is here. Well done, you've reached the goal and managed to find the Pokemon Research Lab. You did a far sight better than I did my first time. I'm hopeless with directions. You and me both, Leon. You and me both. See how your world has already grown? All thanks to having Pokemon with you. I know, I'm sure, glad I got Charizard with me to keep me from getting lost all the time. Now, in we go. I've got to give it to Professor Magnolia. Everything in here looks fascinating. What is it today, Leon? Looking for info on another never before seen super strong Pokemon? Super strong Pokemon. I wish you'd stop with these outlandish requests. Good to see you too, Yampa. Yampa here is a real champ when it comes to helping you find your way around. He came to my rescue plenty of times back in the day when I got lost on the road. Oh yeah. And that's his trainer, Sonia. What can I say about Sonia? Well, I like the way she cooks. She makes food you can gobble down in a flash. What kind of an introduction is that? Did you forget we were rivals during our gym challenge? It wasn't just Yamper helping you out, I did too. Anyway, nice to meet you. Name's Sonia. I'm the professor's assistant. This is Leia. She's a new Pokemon trainer. Set her on the right path with you. What did you think I am? He's always got his head in the clouds. And it's no wonder he gets lost all the time. Oh, looks like you've got a Rotom phone. Hey there, Rotom. Rotary phones are handy little things, aren't they? They've got a map and a navigation tool. That said, Leon still gets lost, so... Oh, sorry. So tell me, do you know a lot about Pokemon? Well said. In that case, I'll make it so that you can use the Pokedex on your Rotom phone. Just so you know, that Pokedex is a gift from my Gran. Could you let Gran know that you received the Pokedex? She lives in the house down along Route 2. Yep. The whiteboard is positively covered with notes from top to bottom. Perhaps it's measuring something. The readings seem to be fluctuating. These plants take a great deal of care, but they always seem to be flourishing. Leon's a right amazing champion. And I'm basically just an assistant. I'm not even Gran's official assistant either. I've just been calling myself one. Somehow, it makes me feel a little restless. Yeah, he's definitely got a terminology about it, like in the way you speak. Hey there, trainer. Sorry to stop you. You just left the Pokemon lab, right? So that means you've got a Pokedex, yeah? I love talking to new trainers and giving them useful stuff. It's a potion. Use it when your Pokemon's HP hit. When their hit points gets low. HP is like Pokemon's stamina. You can even use potions during battle. Knowledge is power. It's a good idea to talk to lots of different people and read everything you can on your journey. If you ever get lost during your travels, don't forget your trusty map. All around here is just quiet countryside. But wait until you see the big city. A big city. It'll take your breath away. That rather grand building beside us is the Pokemon Research Lab. But if it's Professor Magnolia you're seeking, you'll find her at home down the far end of Route 2. Yeah, these guys definitely talk like I would like. And with that, that's the end of the first episode. of Pokemon Sword. So I hope you all enjoyed, and I might do another video at some point. If it gets enough views, then I'll make another video. But anyway, good night and God bless.